Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Ninjago Summer 2022 set review. Today we are looking at set number 71775. This is Nia's Samurai X MECH, and this is going to be retailing for $119.99 USD or $149.99 Canadian. This will be available beginning on August the 1st here in North America, but for the rest of the world this will be available on June the 1st. This is the largest set in the wave, and you definitely see that here with just the sheer size of this mech, as well as the minifigure selection in here. There are a total of 6 exclusive minifigures, which is really great, and you're getting 8 for this set. So let's go ahead and let's jump into things. Alright, and here is the mech, and I just want to show you the sheer size of this all compared to one single figure there, Nia, right next to the foot. Like, that is really crazy. We did get a mech pretty recently. I say recently, but it was January, and it's the same sort of size, but there's no hidden features of, the arm turns into a jet or something like that. This is a solid mech here, and I just want to show you just some of the posability here, and this is what it looks like from the back, all of its height, but again, the posability here, it is a really sturdy mech, and that is like sort of it trying to do the splits, and I don't want to break anything there, but that's really, really strong. Here at the bottom of the feet, again, very, very sturdy here. If you pose it properly, you can actually see no hands. You could actually pose this on one foot. Like, that is how strong each of the feet are, which is really great. Love the design here. You've got a sticker on each of them, which is the exact same with the X there. You've also got these little chopper heads from Rebels. And again, I think they look great for like little joints here in the mech. You can see them up here already in the knees. But spinning it around here onto the back side, or first on the side, we actually have a Nexonite shield piece there with a sticker, like the little gold trim here with the ingots. And then here's what it looks like on the back. Here's the knees, and I gotta say, this is probably my favorite part of the actual build. The part usage here, bringing this back from last season from Seabound, is just really cool, and having it be in black instead of transparent, I think it's so unique, and I think that it works so well for the shape of like a kneecap. I think that's cool. It can actually fold down. Now, I don't know if you're meant to like store a figure inside. I guess technically you could for like safety of transporting them around, from like mission to mission, or however, I don't know. We do see a little bit of that in the trailer. If you want to do that, you technically can. You got to remove the gear, though, for Jay. Anyways, like the shape of it, I think is really cool. As you sort of move your way up here, if I were to move the arm out of the way, you could see you've got a sticker there with another X in red. But I love this bit here, how you've got that shoulder sort of piece being used, and then you've got the other bars actually continuing that up. I think that looks really cool. Moving it around here to the back, you could see, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a butt, but there's definitely a shape, a roundness to the back here. The other thing that I would just want to mention is just how strong this is. You can see it actually is connected to 3 different, of the mech joints there, with the different, the balls that are used to have the joints connect. That's really strong. I don't know if I've ever built a mech with 3 like that. Back here on the front, on the hips, you can see you've got a sticker there, as well as another sticker there with the Resistance logo, which you'll see on the banners here included in the set. That is R in Ninjago, which we believe is meant to represent the Resistance. And you had another X sticker there on that side as well. Alright, now we're up here to the torso, and this is where things get a little bit difficult to show you. The shaping of this is really great. I love the X shape and how the X actually sort of almost wraps around the torso. Same with these blade pieces there, how they are actually right up against the X. And I love the use of these corner pieces as well to add a gold on the X. I think that's such a cool build right there in the front. Here in the back, I really love this. Again, we've got another little shoulder pad piece there, but I love the gold spine, and that's actually 3 different levels there of the ingots. They drop down by 3, 2, and then 2. I really love how that looks there. And even underneath here in the armpit, like you could see how they've got the same piece there sort of angled. And I just like how those pieces are like almost filling the gaps there, which just looks super, super cool. As for the rest of this here, you could see that the arms actually have some writing there in Ninjago. Also a sticker covered up. I love the gold. And you've got a black and gold sort of trim. That's also up here on the shoulders, which are really cool as well because they are almost, they're meant to be like little missile launchers. And you can see you've got a sticker on the top there, which is the Samurai X logo. But again, the ingots there in black and gold look great. Same sort of trim here. But like I just said, they've actually got some missiles. I'm going to try and not shoot the camera or my face. But all you got to do is push down and it'll launch out of the shoulder. You can see that one's still loaded up there. Something that's really cool here I want to show you with the hands. Something I want to show you here with the hand is I love that they have the regular sort of finger pieces there, but they've added like the stamp piece to the end to sort of give it a little bit more detail. So both hands are actually both holding onto a blade of their own, which is the crystal piece recolored in gold, which I think looks cool for these swords. You even got a little thumb there on the side as well. And I didn't show this before, but you could see on this arm the shoulder attachment there and what that looks like. Up above here, you could see the head. There's a lot of posability here. It can completely turn all the way around. It's meant to be sort of like a drone head, I believe, but there is actually like some pink pieces in there that are transparent so that you've got like a sort of an eye going on, like a robot eye, and you've got a horn on the top there as well. It's almost meant to be like a samurai helmet there. Now here's how you actually pilot the mech. So what you do is you lift up the head there, and this whole part there will actually lift up. Now you can see the interior there. You've actually got a sticker on that side, which is pretty cool, like a sort of schematics of the mech. And then over here on the other side, you've got, it's almost looks like another, I think it's a drawing or something of like the old Samurai X mech with the 4 ninja. So that's pretty cool. But in the front there, you've just got 2 little stamp pieces, I guess, to actually control the mech. Now what you do, of course, again, she can fit completely inside. Just close it on up and you are good to go. There is another option, but it's not really, I don't think, meant to be an option. Again, there is a way to actually remove this and just detach it from the claws, but a lot of times, like you just saw, the X it's pretty fragile, but you can remove it and rebuild it if you want. You could just see Nia on the inside there, what that looks like. Here is this sort of crystal dragon. I don't know, it's sort of like this monster as well, but the mouth here is actually completely attached. You can't open it at all, but you've got the dragon head there in transparent pink with a bit of the gunmetal gray. The Venge Stone looks really, really cool. You've got like almost teeth there, which you can move, but I don't think you're meant to, which is actually the crystal sword pieces. You've also got the really huge blades there for almost the wings, I would say. I don't know, it's almost like a bat as well. I kind of get that feel for it. But in the back here, you could see the different crystals and just some of the hot pink. You've also got the mech joint pieces that were introduced in January for the Evo wave. And here is Samurai X, or Nia. She's back. I'm not surprised at all, but she's got a regular sort of Ninjago neck attachment that's appeared in a ton of different sets. You've also got their really cool torso printing with her logo, which you saw earlier on the mech itself, like the leg printing there, and this piece here on the top actually appears in the golden weapons sort of baggie that comes with all of the different elemental golden weapons. So really cool to get that here, and the piece there that's been around again from Ninjago for a very long time to create the Samurai X helmet. Now removing that, you can see she's just got her regular LEGO Ninjago movie face, and just to show you, there's a little bit of back printing there that was covered up. Here is Master Wu, and he looks awesome. He's got the golden dragon armor back here, which looks so cool. Again, this whole banner here is a really interesting idea with the letter R, we believe, standing for resistance, like I talked a bit about before, but it just attaches there onto the back, just like that. That is a sticker that also appears in a second. I just realized he's got like gloves on. It's not yellow hands, which I think is really cool. It's like he's actually wearing a ninja outfit. Removing that piece, you could see that he does have beard printing under his regular beard, and spinning it around here on the back, you could see that you've got the regular logo that appears on all the Sensei Woos, and also a bit of his hair printed there. Here is Jay, and this is in his sort of upgraded suit. This is his regular suit, but he's got a bit of golden armor on that, and this is not exclusive. It does appear in another set. On the top there, you could see we've got the Resistance logo on his headband, but I really love the printing there. That's what it looks like here on the back. And you can see he's actually got his regular symbol there for Jay, and this is what the front torso looks like without the hood covering it. Here is Oni Garmadon, and it looks incredible. I don't know where his other two arms went, but I do not care. This looks so cool. You could see the printing there on the back. Really love that, and the fact that he has the Oni mask back, but like, look at that. That is so cool. It looks unreal. Like, you could see how well that is there printed on that crease going across. Looks so cool in silver, and the teeth and everything, the horns sticking out, looks awesome. I love the torso printing as well, how he's almost got like armor and robes around his normal Garmadon attire. Now, this does actually not flip up. I don't know if you could see that. It's not the easiest to see. It actually will pop it out of the joint, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to lift it up to show you. He's got the regular Garmadon head, which is a bit of a shame. It would have been cool to get a new face, but regardless, really awesome. He's also got what Justin and I have been calling the Jafarmer piece there, which looks pretty cool. Here is Lil Nelson, and he looks awesome. I really love the hidden side hood and hat being used here in purple and the bright blue. He's also got the same Resistance banner there. Also, two katanas there in light blue that are going in the back there into the two respective sheaths. And I love the mask printing there, but if I were to remove this here, you could see his torso printing. He's got some Ninjago underneath. I don't know what the t-shirt is meant to be saying, but on the back, he does have this giant smile as well as that same logo that's on his hat. Kicking things off with the villain, we have the Mechanic, which we got the first figure last year in Ninjago City Garden, so it's great to have him back here. This is, I guess, General Mechanic. He's got the same torso that a lot of the different villains use throughout the different sets. He has the brand new crystal neck attachment piece there in trans pink. But removing that, you could get a better look at the torso. Same here on the back. You could see the back printing. Also, if I remove the bowler hat there, you could see his full face printing, and his eye is actually this sort of hot pink, which is the same thing that happened to Harumi. The gauntlet piece here is pretty cool. It's got the lightning piece in trans pink, as well as it's using the Ghostbusters sort of tech there. Here is the Vengestone Guard. This is one of 12 of the enemies that appear throughout the sets, and it's cool. It's got this half crystal, half Vengestone torso, which looks awesome, and the leg printing is the exact same that appears on all 12. If you haven't seen how this headpiece works, it's actually is not a helmet or anything. It actually just sits on through there and attaches like a regular minifigure head. Here is Pythor, and it's so great to have him back here in a set, especially back to his regular size. But really cool, you've got like this gem printed there on the top of the head. I love the color of the eyes there as well. And it's interesting, you've got this crystal sort of holder piece that is meant to hold the nunchucks of lightning. I'm not entirely sure what that means. It can also hold the other weapons, and it appears only in another set that the Skull Sorcerer uses. But yeah, it's pretty neat on its own if you were to remove this. And of course, you could remove it, of course, and give it back to Jay, who's also included in the set. And it still sort of works as like this crystal sword. I think that's pretty cool. But the head is able to turn a little bit, but it does get stopped by the crystal neck attachment. So I went ahead and removed it. You've already seen the torso. That's the exact same torso that all the other villains wear, but I love the printing there on the bottom part. I think that's really cool. And again, without that, the range of his head motion is a lot more. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Nia's Samurai X MECH from the Crystalized Season 15 Ninjago season sets. And I think it's a really cool mech. I like the little bat dragon that you're also getting as well. But the figures here are just, like, they're insane. The amount of exclusive figures in this set is just perfect, and I think is going to be a huge draw for Ninjago fans. And a lot of these, I feel like, are going to be worth a lot. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this set? But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this set. What do you think of it? Who's your favorite figure included in here? And if you want to, there's a playlist linked at the end here of all of the other Ninjago Season 15 sets that we've looked at here on the channel already. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.